Hi friends, welcome to a practice that's going to be a little bit steadier in nature today. We will have some moments of a little bit of heat or some challenge, but overall it's just going to be a kind of steady, feel good, work into the hips a little bit as well. You don't really need any props unless you want anything, and we're going to start on our backs. And as you land onto your back, plant your feet a little bit wider than your hips and allow your knees to just knock in toward each other. Arms could be wherever feels comfortable. That could be out into a T or a cactus. You could bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Whatever feels cozy to you. We won't be here for too long, but an opportunity to land in your body and in your practice. Start to take slow breaths in and out through the nose. And send your breath all the way down into your belly. Feeling that rise and fall that happens in the belly, in the low ribs. Keeping your chest and your neck really passive here, relaxed. Really feeling that movement down low. And using these first few breaths as a way to find a sense of grounding. And take one more slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Keeping the feet wide, allow the knees to separate. Start to take some windshield wipers through the legs, through the hips. So letting both knees drop to one side and then up and over to the second side. Just going side to side a few times at your pace. Keeping your chest, your collarbone open. And go one more each way, or you can start to even out your sides. Coming back through center. Heel toe the feet in so they're about hip width distance. Hook your right ankle to your left knee and think of kind of actively driving the right knee out away from your body. Keep your left foot rooted. We're going to take those same windshield wipers but with our figure four. So rolling over to the left hip. Through center and over toward the right. And we'll go a couple times side to side. Trying to keep the low back fairly relaxed and soft here. Keeping some engagement in the abs to help control that movement side to side. Starting to bring a little bit more space, openness into the hips, into the low back. And next time you land with your knees, your hips over toward the right, pause here. So you're kind of driving that left knee down with the right foot. Keeping glutes, low back, soft. Take one more breath. Back through center. Extend your right heel straight up toward the ceiling so you're feeling a little bit of length into the right hamstring. Maybe roll out the right ankle a couple of times. And then place your right heel flat, hook left ankle to right knee. Again, kind of actively driving that left knee out away from you. Roll over toward the right hip first this time. And then up and over to the left. And we'll just go side to side a few times here. Next time you find yourself over toward the left hip, let yourself relax there for a couple of breaths. So you're kind of driving that right knee down with the left foot. Keeping low back, glutes, hips, even your upper back and your neck really relaxed and soft. Take one more breath. Coming back through center. Extend your left heel straight up toward the ceiling, finding that length through the back of the left leg. And then a couple of rolls through the left ankle. Extend your right leg up to meet the left leg. So you've got both legs up into the air. Feeling that length, but then think of really flexing through your foot. So you're a little bit more active through the legs. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, hug both knees into your chest and just rock side to side a couple of times, massaging into your low back, tailbone, You might even draw circles through the knees, through the hips. They could go in one direction or they could go in opposing directions. And then start to rock and roll up and down the spine. So rounding through the back, rolling up and down the length of the vertebra here. And you could catch behind the thighs, around the shins, or you could extend the arms forward, bringing a little bit more engagement into the abs. Take one more. And at the top of that last one, you'll land in a seat, crossing one ankle in front of the other. You're always welcome to prop up onto something if that would feel a little bit better in the hips. Take your hands down to your knees. With an inhale, pull the chest through. Lift the gaze, broaden across the collarbones. On your exhale, push down into the knees or the thighs, round through your back, tuck your chin to your chest. And we'll move through that a couple times. So there's kind of cat-cow motion happening in our seated position. Take one more. Coming back through center, take the arms up overhead. With your exhale, twist to the right side. Hands can either land both to the ground or you could take that left hand all the way across to the right knee. Inhale, come back up through center, both arms up. And then twist to the left, same thing, hands can land to the ground or you might bring that right hand all the way across to the left knee. Come back through center, arms up overhead. Now thread the left hand over toward the right leg. You could catch knee, thigh, hip, whatever works. And then kind of grip into the leg. Start to lean to the left, reaching those right fingertips up and over. You could hang out here. You might place your right hand behind your head, creating a little bit of traction, and then turning your gaze up underneath the right elbow. So feeling that length into the right side body. Take one more full breath. Come back through center. Thread the right hand over to the left side, reaching up and over to the right. You could either keep reaching the fingertips long, or you might place your hand behind your head. A little push of the head to hand, hand to head, and then twisting slightly to look underneath the left elbow. Take another full breath here. You might use that as an opportunity to lean just a little bit further to the right. And back up through center, both arms up. Hands down in front of you, roll over your shins, uncross your feet. Find your way into a tabletop position, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and start to just move, wiggle around. Some figure eights, some barrel rolls, hip circles, cat-cows, whatever feels good in your body, whatever comes to you. And take one more round of breath to just wiggle, shaking it out. And come back into stillness. Keep your hips and your knees stacked. Puppy pose with the upper body. Start to walk the hands forward. You can either bring your forehead down to the mat, or if you're feeling a little bit more open in the spine, you might drop chest and chin. That's going to pull you into a little bit of deeper spinal extension. So just go to the point that feels good to you, allowing the front of the chest and shoulders to open here. Take one more breath. And gently walk the hands all the way back in so that they're underneath the shoulders. Let's find our first down dog of practice. Tuck onto all 10 toes, send the hips high. As you land in your down dog, any movements that feel good, pedal the feet, sway the head. Take one more breath. Take an inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. With your exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Soften your left knee down. Take a breath in to sweep the fingertips up high. With your exhale, half split, airplane your arms behind you as if you could reach all the way back to your left heel, lifting your right toes from the ground. Come back through your low lunge, your Anjaneyasana, fingertips up, left hip descends. Step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Lift up halfway. Fold forward, release the head, the neck. Lead with your chest, sweep your arms up, coming all the way into your high mountain. With your exhale, catch your left wrist, pull up and over to the right. Come back through center with the breath in. Hinge from the hips, fold back down. Lift and lengthen on your inhale. Plant your palms, step or float to a plank pose, taking your vinyasa either through cobra, up dog, skipping it all together. We meet in down dog. Take an inhale to lift up onto the balls of the feet. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Let the right knee soften. Take a breath in to sweep the fingertips high. Rocking back to your half split, airplane your arms behind you. Of course, if you prefer to land those to the ground, that's just fine. Back through your low lunge, let the right hip descend, arms up. Forward fold, right foot meets the left. Lift the spine halfway. Fold forward, release the head, the neck. Lead with the chest, sweep the arms up all the way to your high mountain. Catch your right wrist, pull up and over to the left, push the hips to the right. Back through high mountain. Hinge from the hips, fold back down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, step or float, taking your vinyasa however you like. Meeting in down dog as an inhale to lift up onto the balls of the feet. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Let the left knee soften. Keep your left toes tucked as you breathe in, sweep the fingertips high. Rock to your half split. Airplane arms, or of course they can land to the ground. Now we're gonna come all the way to a high mountain. Plant the right foot flat, bend the right knee, and then push off of the right leg to step the left foot forward, reach the arms up. This time with your exhale, twist to the right, open your arms off to a T. Back through high mountain. Hinge from the hips, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, step or float. Vinyasa, however you want to. Meeting in down dog, it's an inhale to lift up onto the balls of the feet. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Let the right knee soften. Inhale, fingertips up, keep the right toes tucked. Rock to your half split. Coming all the way to high mountain, bend your left knee, plant the left foot flat, and then right foot steps all the way through. Twist to the left with your exhale, open your arms to a T. High mountain with the breath in. Hinge from the hips, fold back down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, step or float. Vinyasa. We meet back in down dog. Landing in your down dog, inhale to sweep your right leg high, finding your single leg dog. With your exhale, tiger curl, pull your knee to your nose, really round through your back. Now hook your right ankle to your left knee. Figure four down dog, opening up the right knee passively, and then push your chest towards your thighs. Now keep your figure four shape but drop to a tabletop, so left knee, right shin meets the ground. Keeping hips, knees stacked, puppy pose with the upper body, walking your hands forward. Either forehead or chest and chin, whatever feels good to you. This figure four orientation might change the sensation slightly. Start to walk the hands back in, landing them underneath the shoulders. Tuck onto the left toes, back to that figure four down dog, hips come high, take an inhale. With your exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Soften the left knee down, inhale, sweep the fingertips up. Keep your left toes tucked, rock to your half split. Again, any variation if you don't want the airplane arms. Come up to a crescent pose this time, so bend the right knee, lift the left knee as you sweep the fingertips all the way up. With your exhale, airplane lunge, leaning your upper body forward as if you could hook your rib cage to your thigh. Fingertips reach back towards your heel. Lift your chest, lift your gaze slightly. Take another full breath here. Think of really rooting into your right foot. Staff pose, pull your left knee all the way up to your chest as you stamp in to the right leg. Now take your right hand to the left knee, twist to the left, reaching that left hand back behind you. Of course, if you want a different variation, it's possible you reach your right hand to your left foot. Whatever feels good to you. Take one more breath. Unwinding back through staff, reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling. Back to our airplane lunge, bend the right knee, land on the ball of the left foot. Warrior two, inhale, pivot your toes, your hip open, arms off to a T. Side angle, lean your upper body forward. Reverse your warrior. Keep a bend in the right knee, reach all the way up and back. Again, side angle, lean the upper body forward. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Finding this kind of rhythm with it, we'll go one more. Side angle on the exhale. Reverse your warrior with the breath in. Cartwheel the hands all the way down. Stepping to your plank, vinyasa or skip it. We meet in down dog. As you land in your down dog, it's an inhale to sweep the left leg high. Exhale, tiger curl, round through your spine to pull your knee to your nose. Hook your left ankle in front of your right knee. Figure 4 down dog, hips send up and back. Keep your figure 4 shape. Drop down to your tabletop, so left shin, right knee. Puppy pose with the upper body. Keeping hips and knees stacked, start to crawl the hands forward. So you're finding this kind of spinal extension at your thoracic spine, either forehead or chest and chin, whatever feels good to you. Start to walk the hands all the way back in underneath the shoulders. Figure 4 down dog, tuck onto the right toes, send the hips up and back. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Soften your right knee down. Inhale to your Anjaneyasana. Keep your right toes tucked. Rock to your half split. Airplane arms or a different variation. Through a crescent pose this time, so as you plant the left foot, lift the right knee, sweep the fingertips high. Airplane lunge, leaning your upper body forward. Again, we've got that slight spinal extension, so it's a little bit of a lift in the chest and the gaze. Rooting all of your weight into your left foot with your inhale staff pose. So you're driving your weight forward to pull the right knee all the way into your chest. Left hand finds the right knee. Twisting to the right, reaching those right fingertips to the back edge of your mat. You can hang out here, or if it's in your practice, maybe you reach for the foot, or any other variation you'd like to find here. Take one more breath. Coming back through staff pose on the inhale. Airplane lunge, just for a moment. To our warrior 2, pivot your right toes, your right hip open. Side angle, lean your upper body forward, kind of dancing warrior here. Reverse from the inhale, reach up and back. 2 more times, side angle. So finding this kind of rhythmic flow with it. Reverse on the breath in. 1 more time, side angle. Reverse. Cartwheel the palms down. Step into your plank, vinyasa or skip it. Down dog is where we're headed. Take a breath in to sweep the right leg high. Pull your knee to your nose, round through your back. Figure 4 down dog, hook right ankle to left knee, push the chest to the thighs. Now we're gonna get a little bit funky for a moment. Tent up onto the left fingertips. You're gonna be going to the left edge of your mat. Pivot onto the big toe side of your left foot. Bend your left knee as you go. You're gonna tap your right butt cheek toward the ground. So you're in this kind of figure 4 seat, more at the back left corner of your mat. You can kind of sit all the way onto that glute, or you could even hover here for a little extra heat. Take a breath in. With your exhale, pivot onto the ball of the left foot, pull the right knee to your nose. Step the right foot all the way through. Left knee stays lifted, inhale to your crescent. Airplane lunge, lean the upper body forward, fingertips to the back wall. Staff pose, all of your weight to your right foot, pull your left knee to your chest. Figure 4, hook your ankle to your knee. Palms can meet in front of your chest, or you can take your hands down to your shin, whatever you prefer here. Familiar shape so far in class. Take one more breath. Now take your left hand to your left knee. As you come up to staff, pull the left knee open to the side, reach the right arm up. So you're standing nice and tall, but that left knee is open. Now keep opening up toward the left edge of your mat, hip, chest, hinging onto your right hip. We're going all the way to our warrior 2. So taking your time to land that left foot to the back of the mat. Adjust your feet if you need to. Take an inhale. Side angle, lean the upper body forward. Reverse, reach up and back. At a triangle pose, this time straightening front leg. reaching towards shin, the ground, or if you've got a block handy. Reverse triangle, reach up and back. Skandasana to the back of your mat, bend your left knee, straighten through the right leg. Gaze towards your front foot. Of course, if you need to, you can pop up onto the ball of your left foot. You could be a little bit higher, whatever your Skandasana looks like for you. Option to work the left tricep into the left knee and reach the right arm all the way up. So you're opening your arms to this kind of T shape. Take an inhale. With your exhale, transfer your weight into your right foot. Crawl to the top of your mat, plant your palms. Step to your plank, vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Take an inhale to sweep the left leg high. Tiger curl, pull your knee to your nose, round through your back. Figure 4 down dog. Now again, we're gonna get a little bit funky. Tent up onto the right fingertips. You're pivoting to the right edge of your mat, coming onto the big toe side of the right foot. Bend your right knee, taking the right hand away from the ground. You're looking off the right back corner of your mat here. You could have the left glute all the way down, or again, for that little extra heat, you might hover the hips. Take a breath in. With your exhale, plant the right hand, pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Left foot steps all the way through. High crescent with the inhale. Airplane lunge, lean the upper body forward, fingertips reach back. Staff pose, all of your weight into your left knee, right, or into your left foot, right knee to your chest. Figure 4, hook your ankle to your knee, pressing the hips back. Any variation you want with the arms. Take one more breath. Right hand finds the right knee. Open the right knee off to the side. Left arm comes up toward the ceiling. Again, you're standing nice and tall. Just the knee is open. Now all the way to our warrior 2. Start to hinge onto the left hip to extend the right leg long. Planting the right foot to the back of the mat. Adjust your stance if needed. Take an inhale. Side angle, lean your upper body forward. Reverse your warrior. Adding in our triangle pose, straighten the left leg, reaching either to shin, floor, a prop if you got it. Reverse triangle, reaching the left arm all the way up and over. Skandasana to the back leg. So you're bending your right knee, kind of lifting up onto the heel of the left foot, toes leave the ground. Again, however low or high you need to be in your Skandasana. Working your right tricep into the right knee if you want it to open up your left chest, shoulder, arm. Take an inhale. Crawling to the top of your mat, all of your weight to your left foot. Plant your palms, step to your plank, vinyasa or skip it. Back into down dog. Take an inhale, sweep the right leg high, bend your knee and open up your hip as you go. With your exhale, pull your knee across to the left elbow, crossing the midline of your body. Kick your right foot off the left edge of your mat. Fall in triangle, left arm leaves the ground. Hips lift up, you're driving into the knife edge of your foot. Now keep your feet as they are, but drop to a seat. So you're in this kind of straddle seat. Left hand reaches towards your left foot. Reach the right fingertips all the way up and over to the left leg. You might be able to reach all the way to your foot, or you might be a little bit higher, really whatever works here. And take one more breath. All the way back to our fallen triangle. Right hand lands, driving into the feet as they are on that knife edge. Lift the hips, lift the left arm. Turn to the top of the mat, plant the left palm, pull the right knee into your nose. Step your right foot all the way through. Coming up to your high crescent with the inhale. Through your full airplane, push off of the right leg to lengthen the left leg away from the floor. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, take a full breath. Staff pose, pull your knee to your chest. Figure 4, hook your ankle to your knee, pull your palms to meet at the chest. Now you might hang out right here. Option to add a twist by twisting to the right side, and you might be able to work your left tricep or elbow, kind of in the arch of that left foot. Opening up toward the right side, you could keep the palms together, or you might experiment with opening the arms out into that T shape. Take one more breath, whatever variation you got going on. Meeting in staff, but opening your left knee off to the side. You could use the hand again, or you might work that without the assist of the left hand. Journeying to our warrior two, hinging onto your hip. Extend the left leg long, bending the right knee to land. Take an inhale. To our triangle pose right away, straightening through the right leg, reaching toward the shin, the ground, whatever works. Reverse triangle, reach up and back. Skandasana to the back of the mat, bending left knee, right toes leave the ground. You can hang out here for a couple breaths. You could take that same T-reach, or if available, you can sit all the way down to your butt. You'll thread your right hand over to the left ankle or shin. You're leaning into the right side body toward the right leg to reach the left fingertips all the way up and over toward the right toes. You might be able to catch your foot here. Maybe you're up a little bit higher, but you're thinking of laterally flexing into the right side and then driving that left knee out away from you. Whatever variation you're in, take one more breath. Unwinding your spine. If you're in your seat, you gotta lift the hips up away from the ground. Crawling to the top of your mat, all your weight to your right foot. Plant your palms. Stepping to your plank, vinyasa or skip it. We meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, open up your hip as you go. Pull your knee across to your opposite elbow. Fall in triangle, left foot off the right edge of your mat. Right fingertips reach all the way up. Hips are lifted high. Now you keep the feet as they are. Sit down into your straddle. Take your right hand to the right leg. Left fingertips come up and over. And again, you might be a little bit higher here. You might be able to work that left hand all the way to your right toes. Take one more breath. Finding your way back to fallen triangle. Left hand lands to the top of your mat. Drive into the knife edge of your feet to send the hips up, right arm up. Turn to the top of your mat, land the right hand. Pull the left knee to your nose to step the left foot through. High crescent with the breath in. To your full airplane, pushing off of the left leg, sweep the right leg high, lift the chest, lift the gaze. One more breath here, really rooted strong into the left foot. Staff pose, right knee meets toward your chest. Figure four, ankle to your knee, pull your palms to meet. Again, you can hang out here, any variation you want to be in. If you want to try that twist, you're twisting to the left. You might be able to work that right tricep or elbow inside of the arch of the right foot. You could keep palms together. Again, you might play with opening your arms out to a T. Meeting in our staff pose, and as you go, you're going to open up your right knee off to the side. Again, you can use the assist of the hand, or maybe you work that without the hands. Journeying to our warrior two, hinging onto the left hip. Extend the right toes long. Inhale to extend the arms. To our triangle pose right away. Reverse triangle, reach up and over. Skandasana, bend your right knee, lifting your left toes. Again, you got options. You can hang out here. You could work that same T-reach, or if available, you're gonna sit all the way down to your hips, to your butt. Now you're threading your left hand to the right ankle or the shin, wherever you can reach, laterally flexing into the left side to reach the right arm up and over. And you might be able to catch the foot. That might not feel super available. Whatever variation you got going on, take one more breath. Slowly unwinding out of your shape, and if you've dropped to your hips, we gotta lift the hips back up away from the ground. Gazing toward your left foot, plant your left foot flat, plant the palms, stepping to your plank, vinyasa, or skip it, that's our final one. Meeting in down dog. Take a slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Drop the knees down a little bit wider than your hips, and then pull your big toes to touch, and then sit all the way back, hips to heels. So again, knees are a little bit wider than your hips. We're gonna take a variation of a half camel, but with the knees a bit wide. Big toes to touch, right hand behind you, tent up onto your fingertips. Drive into the shins, squeeze the glutes, lift the left arm up. Now take a seat back to the shins, sweep the left hand all the way around. Tent up onto the left fingertips, lift the right arm up. Go side to side a couple of times. Think of engaging your glutes by squeezing the glutes together to drive the hips forward. And then you're squeezing the shoulder blades onto the back body. Take 2 more breaths, and you can use those 2 breaths as your way to even out your sides. After you've taken your 2 breaths, just take a seat onto your heels. You could pull the shins together at this point, knees together, or you could keep the knees wide, and just close down the eyes for a moment. Starting to slow the breath down, breathing all the way down into the belly. And take one more breath here to just be in the stillness, in the softness. Shift the hips to one side, swing the legs around in front of you. We're gonna come down to our back. We're gonna cool things down pretty quickly and then send you off into your day or your night or wherever you're at. Hook your right ankle to your left knee. Again, very familiar shape. This time, interlace the hands behind the left thigh or maybe even around the left shin. You might add a little rock side to side if that feels good in the body. Stretching into the right outer hip and glute. One more breath. Of course, if you'd like to stay longer and you've got the time, you can hang out longer. Otherwise, we'll swap sides, left ankle to right knee, interlacing either behind the right thigh or around the right shin. You can hang in stillness, or you might add that little rock side to side. One more breath. Gently release. Plant the feet wider than the hips. Open your arms to T or cactus. And then take a couple windshield wipers, just like we started class with. Just rolling side to side a couple times. Maybe noticing if there is anything to notice that might feel different from when you first started. As always, if there's any last shapes, stretches, movements, anything that is calling your name, feel free to take your time moving into whatever that might be. Otherwise, you can start to set up for your final resting posture, arms, legs extended long, or any variation that you'd like. Allowing both the body and the mind to slip into stillness. Everything soft, heavy against the ground. Spend as much time as you have available. And when you're ready to transition out, savor every step along the way as you return to a seat. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It's an honor to share this practice with you from wherever you practice from. I look forward to catching you on the mat again soon.